What is up, guys? Accomplished Gaming back here, and today I have another collab with ABBAS FC. This was his idea. So basically we're using Kicks, the app on your phone. Get 23 players out there, build a team in career mode, and then sim all the games all the way through the season and see who comes out better. So as I said, it was his idea. Check him out in the description. I'll link his channel down there. So let's get straight into it. So the players that I managed to pull then, first off was a nice Colo Toure centre-back, Arnold from the Bundesliga, Kagawa as well, a nice cam there, play through some balls, possibly to Sacco, who we next got, and we also got Wanyama as well from Southampton, a tank to hold that midfield, Gradle, Joe Hart, a key goalkeeper right there, keeping out those goals, and Matic, Nemanja Matic, another strong midfielder. Then also from the BPL we got Reed, Tadic, Farman as well, nice team of the season card he should be quite good to play with, Fernandez and Lingard, the new and upcoming Man United player. Also Iron Robin, a huge pull right there, could whip in a nice few crosses and score a few himself as well, John Stones and a Herrera. Then we've got Mesut Ozil, a huge pull right there. We also got Danny Simpson, Vidal from Bayern Munich, Kyle Walker, Harry Kane, the star striker at the moment, Noble from West Ham, and finally Ujar from the Bundesliga. And so we got into the actual career mode now, guys. We both decided to be Villa, as they got relegated. See if our cards, if they would have bought in these transfers that we're about to bring in, would have made a difference to their season. So let's get into the games. And so, guys, my starting 11 then is from the players that we got. It's Harry Kane up top, then Gradle and Robin either side on the wings. Holding the middle is Matic, and just in front of him is both Vidal and Ozil. Then the four at the back is slightly weaker than most of the team. I am sure about that, because we have Danny Simpson, Reed, Stones and Walker across there. But then behind them, backing him up, we have a strong Joe Hart. And so our first game was against Bournemouth. We drew 2-2. Wasn't a bad start to the season, to be honest. Then moving on, we lost to Man United. Not an unexpected result, but it is still disappointing. And then we lost yet again to Palace 1-0. We were on a bit of a losing streak here until we beat West Brom 1-0. That was a cracking result right there. Got us back on top. And we won again against Sunderland 2-0. Now going on a bit of a run now, winning streak. And the table at the moment is looking like this. We are not doing the best at all, but our winning streak has only just begun, and hopefully we can continue it. And we did. We beat Leicester 2-0. A surprise result, really, against the champions. And again, we beat West Brom 2-0. This time in the Cup. Oh no, the last time was in the Cup. This time was in the Premier League. So we progressed to the next round of the Cup before. And then we beat Manchester City 1-0. A huge giant killing right there. I was so impressed with that result. Moving on to the next game. We lost to Liverpool. Bit disappointing. But the streak had to end at some point. And here is the table at the moment. We are climbing the table, 9th at the moment. A much better position than last time. We are going up. And we drew 1-1 with Stoke. I mean, Stoke are a tough team to play against. I'll take that result, to be honest. And then we lost to Chelsea 2-1. I can't really complain. We've done quite well so far. And we move on to the next game where we beat Swansea 2-0. A great result. Got us back to winning ways. 3 points. This is a cup game against Blackburn. Then we beat them 4-0. A cracking result right there. And into another further round in the Capital One Cup. And we are now boosted up to 5th place in the Premier League. That is a huge boost. We are in, the Europa League spots, challenging for the Champions League spots. That is a huge surprise so far. And we drew 2-2 with Tottenham in our first game in the next month. So basically, I'm going to give you table updates every month. And now we played Manchester City, who we beat last time, and we beat them 4-1 this time. Absolutely smashed them. And even getting a hat-trick as well. That was incredible. And then we lost to Everton 2-0. I mean, I was not impressed with that at all. A pretty poor performance indeed. But we were back to winning ways, beating Watford 3-0. Cracking result right then. The table, again, we are 5th place. Not shifting too much this month. But again, we are still in a strong position, challenging for that Champions League place. We then beat Southampton 2-0. And then drew to Arsenal 1-1. Not a bad result, as, we couldn't have lost them because we're challenging for the Champions League. But a draw I will take. And then we beat Norwich 1-0. An expected result, if I'm honest, because they do have a much weaker team than ours. And then we drew with Newcastle 1-1. Definitely disappointing, as we should have really beat them. 2-0 against West Ham though, got us back to, you know, striving up the table, moving up in places, and again beating Norwich 1-0 right here. The table then was looking like this. We were down to 7th place. We had a little slump there, not winning enough games, but it is still tight at the top, and we can still definitely get those Champions League spots. And we drew to Palace after the table check-up. Not really what I wanted, but then we drew to Sunderland as well. Pretty poor, but we beat Palace again the second time. That is a much better result. And then Leicester, again, we beat them. Surprisingly, beating them twice this time. And we're in a semi-final against Everton now, who we beat. We are going to Wembley. We are going to the final, boys, of the Capital One Cup. And then we lost to Swansea, disappointingly 1-0. And drew to Everton 1-1. But I would have rather... Actually, I think that puts us through to the final now. And look at these results now. A draw against West Brom. A win against Norwich, a win against Liverpool as well. We are definitely going on a nice streak here, unbeaten for quite a while, and beating West Ham as well, guys. This is cracking, and we are now facing West Ham in a final, so I'm going to play through this whole game instead of skipping the sim. Okay, so this is a cracking game now, a final at Wembley for Villa and West Ham. And then we go 1-0 up right here. That is a decent start to the game as well, and we double our lead right there. I am so happy with that. And can we just finish him off now? We can with a third. That is absolutely cracking right there. And 4-0 is a possibility here. Come on, we just need one more just to, you know, give the fans one more thing to shout about. Can we get it? We have. Late on in the game, we got another goal. I will take that. 4-0 in the final. Absolutely incredible. We have won the Capital One Cup final, got some silverware, and we're still going for the Champions League spots in the Premier League. And there you go. There's the table, guys. We are up to 4th place right there. That is incredible. I'm so happy with that. Champions League is on the board. Let's go. A nice result against Man City as well. A rival of us challenging for the Champions League. And a nice result against Everton as well. Keep on winning, stacking them up. Again against Tottenham, winning 1-0. 3 1-0s in a row. And then a disappointing 0-0 draw against Stoke. But then we won 2-0 against Swansea. And the table is looking like this. We're up to 3rd place, guys. Only Manchester United and Chelsea are beating us at the moment. We are having an absolutely significant, amazing season. Drew 2-2 to Chelsea then. We couldn't really lose that game as we're chasing them. And then we beat Bournemouth 4-1, an absolute slapping right there for them. We taught them a lesson. Looking at the table again, we are still firmly in 3rd place. Arsenal chasing us and Manchester United just ahead of us. A 3-0 win against Southampton was good, and a 1-0 win against... Now the table then, guys, we're down to 4th. We got knocked down below Arsenal, but we are still in those Champions League spaces coming to the end of the season. And we lost disappointingly 3-2 to Man United, but they are 2nd place, so I'm not too fussed about that. Beat Newcastle 2-1 after that. Back to winning ways and all that. 0-0 against Arsenal. Couldn't really lose, but we needed a result there. And there we go, guys. That is the end of the season. We finished in 4th place, guys. And we also won the Capital One Cup. So we became a Champions League side, a cup winner. We have had an absolutely incredible season. Go and check out how Abbas did on his channel with Villa. I hope you've enjoyed this idea, guys. Please be sure to give it a like, subscribe if you're new here, and enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Accomplish. Out.